Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So I decided that I'm gonna do a prolonged fast because I'm not working right now, and I think for some people they want to be busy when they're fasting to keep their mind out of food. But for me, I really can't do much when I'm fasting. So since I don't have work right now, I have enough time to do a prolonged fast. And I wasn't going to start so soon, but I just had an interview I had an interview yesterday, and they might call me in like in 2 weeks. So I decided I'm going to start my fast now. And and last year I did a 21-day water fast, and I did record it, but I never uploaded it because I didn't know where to upload it to. And I was thinking maybe I should do my own separate health channel to put my stuff there, but I don't even know if I'm going to use this footage. I decided to just at least record my experience and then kind of save it and then see what I can do with it. And so I want to do like 14-15 days, but I noticed like last year I had a number in mind, but then the number just felt so far. So I'm just gonna do it day by day and see how I feel. The reason I'm doing the fasting is I know to some people it might sound crazy, but so when I lived in America, I live in Japan now, and I lived in America, I didn't really have a healthy lifestyle. I was drinking a lot, I was partying a lot, and then when I went to China, a lot of things just went array. Is that a right word? Array. And then I think it's either that I picked up some sort of like virus in some like the water, or I think maybe I was already unhealthy to begin with, and I think maybe the pollution that was there was really bad. Actually, there's some days that you can even see through, like you couldn't see through your vision because it was just so smoggy. But I think that kind of not alleviate, but I think that kind of worsened the problem. And what happened was I had there's like something in my eyes, and I couldn't really see, and I didn't really go to the doctor. I don't know why, but I didn't go to the doctor as soon as possible. And then I went to the doctor, and they said that I have inflammation in the eye. So what happens is the iris tends to expand because your eye is inflamed and it's pushing against the lens. And so right now my vision isn't that great. And they gave me a lot of topical steroids, I remember, and I was on that medicine for a really long time. And I've done a lot of things like acupuncture and things like that, and that, I don't know if that helped or not, but yeah. So like it's an autoimmune disease, and what I think is it's a problem of the stomach. And what happens is that like if you eat like processed food sometimes, or if your stomach lining isn't that great, and over time as you get older, that lining in your intestines kind of loosen up, and things like food or like things that you may be sensitive to gets through the lining, and then your body attacks it because it thinks it's like foreign invaders. So I went to a stomach doctor, and they said it doesn't relate to the eyes, and I went to an eye doctor, and they said that it doesn't relate to the stomach. But I definitely not stomach itself, but your gut. But I definitely think it relates because ever since I've done the fasting, I've got a lot of improvements, and I'm off eye medicine now. But up until like last year, I was on eye medication. But when I do the fasting, the eye inflammation is a lot easier, and it's not as worse. It's not as bad. And ever since I've done the fasting, I remember when I was at my worst, I used to have like these black specks in my eye. Oh, and the eye disease is called uveitis. And so I had these eye specks in my eye, little black spots. And ever since I've done the fasting, they've been slowly going away. So I think fasting really helps. And what I think is happening is, so you have like those little I can find some pictures. I can put some pictures right now, but the intestines get loose, and then all that foreign food gets into your body, into your blood. And when you fast and you take a break from eating, it seals up the gut. And I don't think like I don't think it takes like one time. I think it's gonna take over time because you know you've done so much damage over the years. And I'll tell you one little quick story. When I came to Japan from China, I felt so, I don't know. I don't know if you can believe me, but I was like so fatigued. I was getting these weird depression. I've never had these before. I'd had like depression and it just out of nowhere. And I had all this negative thinking. But you know what? I had that negative thinking before. I've never had it when I was in high school. But ever since I started drinking a lot, and I feel like the alcohol probably really messed up my stomach. And ever since I started drinking, I started having all these negative thoughts, like, you know, just thinking about all the, like, why am I doing that? Like, I just kept on thinking so many negative thinking thoughts. And like, you know, like I would just think about things like that happened like so long ago that didn't really even matter. And they also say like glutamine from like the bones from like animal helps you seal that gut. So when I came to Japan, I heard about fasting, so I did like a bone broth fast. I just cooked like chicken bones. That's all the bones I could find. And I found those bones and I cooked them for like 8 hours, and I did a 2-week fast. And all of those problems went away, like my depression, the fatigue, the negative thinking. And ever since then, I thought that fasting is going to like cure me. And that's one of the reasons I kind of started YouTube. I was always telling people that I wanted to do YouTube, and I was always afraid to do YouTube because I was afraid of what people thought of me, and I was afraid of what people were going to say, and that was all stems from the negative thinking. And I just, ever since I started fasting, something in me gave me all this motivation to, I don't know, just like I just didn't care anymore. And I think I really correlate that to fasting. So I feel that I'm like 75% as far as health wise, because I've been off the medication. So yeah, I was going to wait until next week to start the fast, but since this job thing's happening, I just started yesterday. And what I wanted to do different this time is do the micronutrients. And also, like, before I start, I wanted to kind of get everything out of my body. And my first time that I did last year I did a 21-day water fast, and the year before that I did a 19-day water fast. And up until that, I did like a carnivore diet, and I ate a lot of meat, and all that meat was kind of stuck in my body. And then I started the fast, and I realized now that I should have everything emptied out in my body before I fast. So I still had some vegetables in my refrigerator, so I made some celery juice. So I'm hoping this kind of helps me push out everything out that's been stuck. So this tasted really terrible yesterday, but since I didn't have food for a whole day, it doesn't taste that bad actually. So I spent, the last time I ate food was actually 2 days ago. Yesterday I had the celery drink, and then I might do one more celery drink tomorrow, and then I'm gonna start doing water. But I did do, this is trace minerals. It has some micronutrients. It has magnesium, chloride, sodium, and potassium. And this kind of gave me a boost this morning. And then I have this electrolyte drink mix. So I'm not so sure. It has stevia in it, so it tastes pretty good. But I'm not so sure about the stevia. I don't know how healthy it is. Last year I was watching some other YouTubers about fasting, and they said that to use distilled water. But last year I was so miserable doing it. It was really hard to get through it. And I feel like if I just use these micronutrients, I may feel more comfortable. So it's been about 2 days. Yesterday wasn't so bad. I was out making videos, and yeah, this morning I felt really unmotivated and terrible. And I guess this is the second day, perhaps maybe like a day and a half. And so I'm gonna see how long I can do this for. And I feel a little bit better after drinking this celery drink. They say that the celery drink has potassium, and I don't know if I should just go through, I don't know if I should do celery drink every single day or just do the water. It's a lot of work to make the celery drink, and once in the morning, it's so hard to get up and just motivate yourself to get moving. But I know everybody does it a little differently. I just want to do a little differently than last year. I feel like I still have a lot of food inside of me, and I don't want to, because once you stop, for me, once I stop eating food, it kind of just stays there. So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, so please not really stay tuned, because I'm gonna put all the days together. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, so today is day 3, and actually today doesn't feel too bad. Yesterday was really bad in the morning, and I feel that the mornings and the nights are the worst. It's hard to sleep, and when I wake up to use the toilet, to use the bathroom, I tend to it's really hard for me to go back to sleep. And in the mornings, I feel really drained from just getting up. So today wasn't too bad. I woke up, I got ready, and I took some trace minerals, so that kind of gave me a boost. And then I also took some vitamin D, and I feel pretty good after drinking some water. So I'm not sure if I'm going to I saw some like vinegar, like the apple cider vinegar and some honey. If I can't take it anymore, I'm gonna go on that route. And then right now I'm gonna make some celery juice, and I think today's gonna be the last day of celery juice. And later on down the road, if I don't feel that good and I don't have that much energy, I might go back with the celery juice. I'm not sure right now. So today we'll see how it goes. I feel a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday was pretty rough, but today I don't feel as bad, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I just finished making the celery juice. Today is not that much, but it tastes better more and more every day, because I haven't eaten anything. But I feel like maybe because there's potassium in the celery, that once I drink the celery, I feel so much better. So I don't know if I should continue making the celery. It's just so much to prepare. They don't come in like, they come in stalks here, but they have all the leaves and you have to cut it and wash it. So I'm gonna see how I feel today, and then I'm also really wanting to do this, like it's like apple cider vinegar, lemon, and honey, and I feel like that would make me like satisfied, because I've done this with straight water and it doesn't feel good. It's just so excruciating just to do the water fast. So I'm thinking about doing the celery or the apple cider vinegar, but I have some now, but I want like the Bragg, so I might order that. So I'm gonna think about it and see how I feel today. I feel okay actually, and I feel like my mental clarity is very sharp. I feel I can be very focused at times, and it really comes and goes. But yeah, during the night it's very tiresome, and in the mornings it's really hard to it's my water bottle that popped, but in the mornings that it's really hard to get up. But today it wasn't so bad, so we'll see how it goes. So today is day 3, and I pretty much haven't eaten for about 2.5 days, so we'll see how far I can do this. I think if I do the apple cider vinegar plus the lemon and honey, I can go a lot further. Last year I did the 21-day water fast, and it was pretty bad. I started with I started with juicing just carrots and apples. I did that for like 6 or 7 days. So it actually extended to like 25 days. It was like 5 or 6 days with just apple and carrots. And then afterwards I went into the water fast because I wanted to get everything out of my body. So I feel not too bad actually. After drinking even a sip of this, I feel pretty good. So I'll think about how I'm gonna do this, and then yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so today is day number 4. Last night I had a little bit of honey, a scoop of honey, so it pretty much broke my fast. But I noticed that, well, I had apple cider vinegar with lemon and hot water, warm water, and then afterwards I wasn't feeling that great, so I had a big scoop of honey, like raw organic honey, and I felt so much better. I felt good. I had a lot of energy, and I slept a lot better. And then last night was probably one of the best night of sleep I had in the 3 days, and I slept almost like 10 hours, and I had a nap yesterday. So I felt great this morning. I didn't feel so groggy. I had an appointment with the doctor, so I was a little bit late, so I just shot up and got on my bicycle and went. So I felt a little lethargic, and I didn't have much energy when I was at the office, and I felt like my voice was kind of weak. But yeah, I feel pretty good right now. I'm gonna probably have some I might go outside. So I know that your immune system is not strong, so during these times it's not good to go out, but I'm gonna try to be careful and wear a mask. And let me see. So this is what I got. This is Keto Electrolyte drops. This one has like potassium, chloride, sodium, and sulfate, boron. This actually, I have this every morning, and I feel pretty good with that. And then later on the day, I have this electrolyte drink. It's called Ultima. I bought this on iHerb. So yeah, it's not like a true water fast, but I feel like the honey really helps. I noticed that last year when I did the water fast, I just felt so miserable. And people say it comes and goes, but I just felt miserable every day. So my whole purpose of this is not just to repair cells, because when you fast for like more than 72 hours, it's supposed to repair your cells, your broken cells that are in your body. But I'm more doing it so my digestive system tightens up, or my digestive system can repair itself by itself. And so I feel the honey is not so bad, and I'm trying to stay away from it, but I don't know, I feel like it's a big help. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have another scoop today, or just have some today, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try not to have it, but yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Alright, so today is day 5 of my fast. Yeah, so yesterday I did have some honey. I tried not to do it, but it's either I don't have honey and I feel miserable, or I have honey and then I get more hungry later, because that sugar really, the sugar really kicks in my hunger cravings a little bit later. So I noticed that my eyes were a little bit red after having the honey, and this whole process is me trying to heal my eyes. And the last prolonged fast I had, my eyes were really white, and I never had my eyes that white before. So I'm assuming that it like drains the inflammation, and just there's no inflammation in my eyes whatsoever. So I'm going to try my best not to have the honey today and see how my eyes go. And because, you know, usually I think when it's red, it's a sign of inflammation, whether it's like conjunctivitis or whatnot. And this eye condition I have, that's uveitis. When you look at uveitis symptoms, you get a lot of red around the eyes, and then you have like a little white around the iris. So, you know, one day I hopefully that when I'm in remission and I don't have this eye issue, I hope I can make another a video on how to cure or put uveitis into remission. I really like to help other people because I know this is a problem that's all around the world and there's no real cure for it. And I know a lot of people suffer from uveitis, and you know, it can lead to blindness. So but ever since I've been doing these prolonged fasts, it's really been helping. But I don't really advise anybody. I don't want to tell anybody to do what I'm doing. I'm just kind of in a desperate situation. So my eyes look a little bit better this morning. It's like a little faint pink, but it wasn't as red as last night. I also noticed when I take a really hot shower, it turns red too, so that might have done it as well. But this morning I made some warm water, some apple cider vinegar, and cream of tartar for some potassium and some lime. And I'm gonna drink 2 of these, and then I also have my micronutrient drink. I'm gonna have that in the middle. And then I have this other drink that I told you guys about yesterday, but that other drink has stevia in it, and although it's 0 calories, I'm not sure if that stevia kind of triggers anything. So I'm gonna try to stay away from that drink today. But that drink really helps a lot because it has this sweet taste and it tastes really good. So I'm gonna try to do these drinks first, and if this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna go straight water. Last year I did straight water and it was a tough time to me. And there's a lot of people on YouTube that said it goes up and down, but those whole 20 days it was really down for me. So I'm gonna try these drinks and see how it goes. And then yeah, so today's day 5. Last night's sleep wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that great. So last night's sleep wasn't that great, but not bad. And then this morning it was really, you know, all these mornings are really hard to get up from, but it wasn't too bad this morning. Once I get up and get the blood flowing, it's not as bad once I get moving. But yeah, I had 9 hours of sleep yesterday. I had 9 hours sleep the day before that, and I think it's because of the honey, but I'm not sure. But every day I've been getting 8 hours of sleep, so I've been getting good sleep, better than if I had food. So yeah. So that's day 5. I'm not sure how long I'm going to do this for. I want to push it to day 15, but if once I hit day 15, I want to push it to day 21, but I'm going to just take it day by day. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Alright, so today is day number 6, and yeah, I wasn't really feeling really good this morning. This is the first day without honey, I think. Maybe yesterday I didn't have honey as well. So yeah, the first day or the second day, eating the honey really helped me just get throughout the night. But without the honey, I don't feel that great. I did have my apple cider vinegar, lime, and the cream of tartar with some Himalayan salt, and that really didn't do the trick for me. So I'm gonna have some more trace minerals and see how I feel. And yeah, I have like no energy right now. I don't feel that great, but I want to continue to keep pushing on. The reason why I do have the special drink is it's supposedly supposed to put you into deeper autophagy or autophagy, and that's when you have damaged or broken cells and your cells try to clean itself up and repair itself. And so yeah, I'm not really looking for a cell repair, but if that happens, that's okay too. But I really want to seal up my digestion. I feel I have more mental clarity and I can think more straight, but the only problem is my lack of energy, and I'm just so tired and it's so hard for me to move from place to place. So I'm not sure how much more I can go, since I feel like once you push a certain time, it feels like you might as well just keep on going. So it's day 6, and I really want to continue to finish off this week. Time is starting to go about a lot slower, and yeah, I'm going to try to keep myself busy, but yeah, I feel like it's getting harder and harder each day it goes by. I'm starting to have, I've heard of other YouTubers that they start going to like a zone where they think a lot more about the past and things like that. So I think that has happened to me like occasionally, where I'm thinking about the past and you know, just all the stupid things that happened in the past, and that, you know, you kind of like, because I was listening to another YouTuber a long time ago, how you kind of the things that happened to you in the past, you kind of put them away, and then once you do these long fasts, you kind of pull them from your memory and then kind of resolve them. But I don't know if I'm doing that or not, but I feel like I've thought about a lot of things in the past, and how things that I really cared about before that I don't really care much anymore, and I've kind of resolved that issue, or kind of gone back with those ideas or those situations, and have a different perspective. So that's really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going and trying to see how far I can do this, and then that's it. My goal is maybe 15 days, but if I can go more, that would be good. So yeah, so that's it. All right, so today is day 7 of my fast. I feel like I don't have any more energy. I didn't have my special drink of, here, hold on. I didn't drink my special drink of this. I'm gonna probably drink it in an hour or two, but yeah, I'm trying to stay away from it. But that really gives me a lot of boost, actually. This this special drink here, 0 calories too, but I don't know what it is. I think it's like, maybe, I don't know, the potassium, the magnesium, I don't know what it's, there's not even that much in here, but when I drink this, I feel so energized. But today I just had no energy. I just kind of lounged around all day. Last night it wasn't too bad, but I feel like I'm getting to the point where I just have no energy, and if I get up too fast, I get really lightheaded. So I just feel like 7 days for me is a really big what's the word, big milestone, because once I get to 7 days, the day is almost finished, and then if I can just get to 10 days, I think I could keep pushing more and more, because then it'll be only 14 days, and then if I can hit 21 days, I think that would be like the max. 21 days the max, and 14 days the minimum. So I just haven't had enough energy to do anything today, and I've been just kind of laying around, and just been really been feeling really tired. So that's pretty much it, and we'll see how it goes. So all right, so today is the big day. Today is day 8 of my fast, and yesterday I was just kind of tired of everything, and I really wanted to go longer, but I thought maybe instead of doing like 14 to 21 days every year, and it's not something that like I just do, let me fix this, but you know, like after you do like 21 days or 14 days, you just feel like, oh, I can't do this anymore, I'm never gonna do this again. But I think fasting becomes really addicting, because you just feel like it's just so good for you. And I was thinking, instead of doing like 14 days or 21 days like every year, I just decided to do, maybe I should just maybe I should just do 5 days, maybe twice to 3 times a year. So I might do that, but who knows? I never have these things planned. I never think, oh, I'm gonna do this and that. I think it just gets over to a time where I'm just like, okay, I think I really want to do like a prolonged fast. So I'm still going to do intermittent fasting. That's something I'm always gonna do. I do like 18 hours, 8 hours to 16 hours. So I usually eat in an 8-hour window, but I try to make it less, and sometimes on Saturdays I do 24 hours. But yeah, so I just went to the grocery store and I made this like kind of like a guac. I know some people do like watermelon, or what did they do? They do watermelon, or they do some sort of fruit. But I just felt like it'd be easier just to eat something that has not too much sugar. I also got a sweet potato. I was trying not to do starchy food, but I think when I saw the sweet potato at the grocery store in Japan, they're very delicious. So when they're in the huge oven thing, I really want to get it. So yeah, they have like these sweet potatoes just like in this oven, and it's like it just heats up, and then you can just pick it up warm and you can just eat it as a snack. But yeah, so I just got this. So this is like a end of reaction video. I feel like I'm not gonna get like a crazy reaction. Like I've seen other videos where it's like and it might happen like that. But so the most important part of the fast is not the fast itself, but it's actually what you put into your body after you do the fast. So like if you're eating all of this, I mean, if you're not eating for like a week or 2 weeks, and then you go back to your old routine and you eat like chocolate and like pizza and stuff like that, then you pretty much, it's very counterintuitive, and you've pretty much done it for nothing. So a lot of times too, you have like all this bacteria in your body, and all these microparasites, microorganisms in your body, and if you stretch, like they say, like if you stretch your whole intestines out, it can go in a circumference of a tennis court. So you have a lot of stuff in there, and if you have like a small problem in anywhere in that line, which I think that's what my problem is. I think I have some issues anywhere, somewhere in down all of that, intestinal lining, and I'm trying to heal it, but I think it's really hard when you have like such a long. I mean, can you imagine if you have like the whole intestines is like as the circumference of the, not circumference, but the length of a whole court of a tennis court, and if like one little thing is off on that intestine wall, it's gonna be hard to heal. So a lot of times in America too right now, everybody's having gut issues, and I was just talking to my friend about it, and my friend said his mom is having some not gut issues, but he said that she's allergic to gluten, and that's what happens. Like gluten gets into your blood system, and then your body attacks it because it thinks it's like a foreign invader. So yeah, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so like yeah, you gotta really heal that gut. So yeah, so let's see. Let's try some of this. I think any other day, I mean, that would taste good, but it would just taste like normal regular food. But I think the first bite is like, because you haven't used your jaws, it just feels like a sensation through your mouth. I mean, it's just avocado, so it doesn't really have any flavor. I did put a little lime and olive oil and salt, so it's kind of just like baby food. Yeah, because I haven't used my jaw in like almost 2 weeks. It feels so weird. Yeah, so yesterday night, I had a little bit of honey just to push me over because I had no energy, and that really helped, but I couldn't stop thinking about food last night. It was really hard for me to sleep, and even this morning I woke up really early because I wanted to go to the grocery store, but I didn't have any energy, so I really had to push myself. I'm gonna try some of this with this this cucumber. It's like a spread. Instead of like bread and cheese, I'm using avocado and cucumbers. Feels really good. Actually, I didn't think I was gonna have such a big reaction because I'm so used to fasting every day, but because that's how I feel sometimes after like a 24-hour fast. Actually, when I do a 24-hour fast, it doesn't really feel like anything. I just feel like it's a normal meal, but because I think because it has a lot of like nutrients, That's what I'm gonna be doing all day. I'm just gonna have a lot of nutrients. Oh, another thing too. There's like people who actually die from fasting, not because of the fast itself, but I've heard of one man who died because he just ate or drank too much water, or I think he ate too much food after the fast when he finished, and it just kind of exploded in his stomach. So that's something I just heard. So that's another important thing. Like when you eat after your fast, you should just really take it slow. And that's one of the problems that I had in the beginning when I did a 19-day fast, like maybe a couple years ago. And I was just so hungry and I just couldn't take it anymore. And I just started eating. And my stomach, I was in such pain for like so many hours, like all night, because it just felt so stuffed. And I felt like it just, I don't know, I was in so much pain. I think I did that 2 times actually. And this time I learned my lesson, and I'm just gonna eat this for now, see how it goes. And then I'm just gonna eat little by little by little, and I think that's what you should do too. But yeah, this is something I don't recommend, but I do recommend. Like I don't want to recommend it to anyone because it can be dangerous. Like if you don't eat eat for a long time, you know, it's not good for your heart, and you know, like you can overdo it. And for me, I just feel desperate because I've been wanting to fix these eye issues, and you know, who knows if I'm gonna ever fix them, but it's been getting better and better. So if you're gonna do this, please do your research first. So I bought some nori seaweed. I know seaweed has a lot of nutrients, good for you. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm Asian, I'm gonna put this in here, and then I'm gonna make a nice little sushi with no rice. See how that goes. That's really good. Actually, I think anything would be really good right now, but yeah, I mean, I'm not a cook or a chef, but I like to just make up things on the go. I usually make these weird things like this. I always like infuse American food and Asian food, Korean food, and I usually like mix it and fuse it together. That's what I like. I'm so happy right now. Yeah, I've been really miserable because I just couldn't eat, but I'm so happy I can just eat some food. But I think I'm done with this. Not the food, but done with this fasting video. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I know this is different from what I do on my other channel. My channel is mostly like travel and stuff like that, but I'm really passionate about fasting and passionate about health, and you know, passionate about taking care of my body and helping others, because these kind of issues, autoimmune issues, they're kind of overlooked by the medical community and doctors, and they just kind of fill you up with medication. And I was just watching this video last night on YouTube about 2 doctors who went into functional medicine because they were having like autoimmune issues. And I think one had a bug, and the other one, I don't know what she was, what her problem was, but I'm gonna leave that link down below because I thought it was really interesting. It was such a good video, and a lot of these doctors, instead of like looking at what your problems are, they just kind of give you a lot of medicine, and they just numb you, and they're just numbing the pain. And a lot of times too, when you have issues, American, well, even Japanese society too, they just kind of give you the stuff after you have problems. There's no preventative measures. So I think this was like a long time coming, because when I was younger too, I was always fatigued for no reason. So I could have like 13 hours of sleep and I was always so tired. So, and I think when I went to China, that just kind of pushed it over the edge, whether I had some sort of like virus or a bug or the metals in the air. So yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, please leave a comment. I want to make sure I got everything that I wanted to say. Yeah, so yeah, if you're just here just for the fasting, great. If you want to see the travel stuff, please join me on my other on my other side. If you're a usual watcher and you found this entertaining, great. But if you didn't, I'm sorry. I might just make a separate channel in the future. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna finish this, and goodbye.